What if Lily married Snape and there was no Voldemort? The life unburdened. In the annals of wizarding history, Severus Snape's life was a tragedy defined by unrequited love, bitter regret, and an ultimate, hidden heroism. His devotion to Lily Potter, though never fully returned in life, was the driving force behind his every agonizing choice. But what if the very circumstances that forged his pain and the darkest shadow that loomed over their world simply never existed? What if Lily Evans married Severus Snape and the terrifying reign of Lord Voldemort never came to be? This what if paints a radically different canvas, exploring a world where love blossomed, darkness never took hold, and the quiet lives of ordinary people replaced the epic struggles of heroes. A love unfolding, the path to happiness. The bridge not burned, forgiveness and growth. The pivotal moment in Lily and Snape's friendship was the irreparable rift caused by Snape's embrace of dark magic and his unforgivable slur. But what if, without the insidious pull of Voldemort's nascent Death Eater movement, Snape's fascination with the dark arts remained a solitary, academic curiosity, never fully consuming him? What if his profound, albeit awkward, love for Lily spurred him to temper his bitterness, to apologize sincerely, or even to never utter those hurtful words? In this timeline, Lily, seeing his genuine remorse and his deep devotion, might have chosen a different path. Her innate kindness could have fostered a forgiveness that allowed their unique bond, rooted in shared magical understanding and childhood friendship, to deepen into something more. A quiet courtship, beyond the shadows. Without the looming threat of a Dark Lord, their post-Hogwarts lives would unfold in peaceful normalcy. Snape wouldn't be drawn into espionage, nor Lily into the heart of a resistance. Their shared passion for magic, particularly potions for Snape and charms for Lily, could become a foundation for their life together. Snape, unburdened by secrets and existential threats, would still be a formidable wizard, perhaps still prone to a sharp wit. But his inherent social awkwardness might be softened by Lily's warmth. James Potter, a good man in his own right, might find love elsewhere or remain a friendly, if occasionally annoying, acquaintance. The choice would be Lily's, made not under duress or the shadow of war, but out of genuine affection and shared life goals. A family forged, Lily and Severus parents. And then, Harry, born of Lily Evans and Severus Snape. This Harry would inherit Lily's vibrant spirit and perhaps Snape's sharp intellect and talent for potions. He would grow up in a loving, albeit perhaps a slightly unconventional, home. Snape, a father, would be a stern but deeply protective figure. His love for Lily would extend fully to their son, transforming his rigid personality in ways we could only imagine. Harry would never have the scar, never bear the weight of a prophecy, and never know the Dursleys. His childhood would be filled with magic, books, and the complex love of two exceptionally talented, if sometimes prickly, parents. A world without Voldemort, a different kind of peace. The averted darkness, a peaceful era. The most monumental change in this what-if is the complete absence of Lord Voldemort. The psychopathic ambition of Tom Riddle never fully manifests into a global threat. Perhaps he was subtly influenced by a different, less traumatic childhood as explored in other what-ifs. Or perhaps his rise was simply stifled by Dumbledore's early intervention. Or he simply chose a different, albeit still dark, path that never escalated into mass murder. Without Voldemort, the First and Second Wizarding Wars never occur. Countless lives, the Longbottoms, the Bones, the McKinnons, are spared. Azkaban remains sparsely populated. Sirius Black never sees its grim walls. And the wizarding world experiences an unprecedented era of peace and stability. Hogwarts, a haven of learning, not a battlefield. Hogwarts, too, would be transformed. It would remain the magnificent bastion of magical learning it was always meant to be, rather than a fortress under siege. Teachers like Dumbledore would focus on academic excellence and magical exploration, not on recruiting armies or preparing for war. Snape, perhaps still the potions master, would be renowned for his unparalleled skill. Perhaps still intimidating, but his bitterness would be personal, not a mask for espionage. His genius would be channeled purely into his craft, potentially leading to groundbreaking magical discoveries and potions or the dark arts, studied academically, not maliciously. Harry's destiny, an ordinary life, a new purpose. Harry's unburdened path, free to choose. Harry, the child of Lily and Severus, would have a life free of the weight of destiny. He would not be the boy who lived, but simply a talented young wizard, defined by his own choices, not by a scar or a prophecy. He might still be drawn to adventure, perhaps becoming a brilliant orar or even a celebrated Quidditch player. His famous scar, the symbol of so much pain and sacrifice, would simply never exist. His friendships with Ron and Hermione would develop organically, without the crucible of shared battles, perhaps even changing their own paths in life. This Harry would define his own heroism, not through defeating a Dark Lord, but through the everyday acts of a life well lived. The cost of peace. What is lost? While overwhelmingly positive, a world without Voldemort and Lily's sacrifice might also carry subtle, unforeseen costs. The wizarding world might become complacent, perhaps lacking the unity and resilience forged in the fires of war. The profound acts of heroism, self-sacrifice, and unwavering friendship that defined our known story might never be called forth. The deepest lessons about love, prejudice, and the fight against true evil would perhaps remain unlearned by a generation untouched by such profound darkness. This peaceful world, while beautiful, might lack the extraordinary depth and character forged by the crucible of conflict. What if Lily married Snape and there was no Voldemort? It's a what if that challenges our deepest assumptions about fate, love, and destiny. It paints a beautiful, yet bittersweet, picture of a world where tragedy is averted, but perhaps at the cost of the extraordinary heroism it inspired. It reminds us that even the darkest characters, given different circumstances and the power of love, might have found a path to a truly fulfilling and peaceful life. What are your thoughts on a world where Lily and Snape found happiness and Voldemort never existed? Do you believe love alone could have averted such darkness? Share your insights and theories in the comments below. And don't forget to tell us which other what-if theory from the world of Harry Potter you'd like me to delve into next. Your ideas truly help shape the magic here on Omniva.